Dirty trucking. It's 3:26. I want you to see how many miles I drove today. 273 miles. Only got $160 something this time. Ain't even got 200. At 273 miles, I should have been already be at, like, I want to say about 230, going on 240 miles, getting ready to try to hit 280 if I could get it before. By then my time would have been ran out. So what they're doing here is starving me out. They've used and employed deceitful tactics to lower my 5-star, to put me in a lower paying bracket, and now you've been starving me out. And they're doing it. They keep hearing this shit. They talking about this is the quickest way to do it. The quickest way to do what? Get me evicted? Well, I mean, where in your sick ass mind do you think I'm supposed to be going? If you do that, where do you think I'm going? Do you have a specific individual? You have a house? You got a name of somebody that you think if you get me evicted or give me, what you bluffing? You think this a bluff? Do you think I'm bluffing? Do you think this a bluff? This ain't a bluff. They've been making changes to how much money I get because of the people I end up talking to. And I figured that shit out. Certain people they'll have me talking to on the phone. All of a sudden I start making a little bit more money. Here lately, the past couple of months, my income is going down, and down. Out of 7 days out of the week, I've only been able to make enough to just pay for this car. That's it. For the past couple of weeks. Last month, I managed to get my rent in by the grace of God. This month, it's the 11th. What is it today? The 12th already? 11th, 12th? I don't even have none of the rent. None. Usually by now, after I went to that jury duty and stood up there and told them I'm experiencing a hardship, that I can't afford to be here. I need to get my rent in by the 14th. I don't know if I mentioned the date, the 14th. Before the 14th, that's when she charges court fees. I don't know if I said that specific date standing there in that courtroom. But all of a sudden now, I'm not able to make my rent by that date. This is the games they play. So this is the quickest way to do what here? Get me evicted? I don't work for people that play dirty ass games I can't make money for, and you jeopardize me being able to pay my rent and have a livelihood. I don't play these kind of goddamn games. It's people been getting on. You think I don't recognize these voices of people that they be setting up shit for me to have to call these agencies and report shit. And then when they answer the phone, this one particular Caucasian guy, his voice is very familiar. I've heard you answering for a different agency. Then when I think back when I wanted to complain about, when I filed a complaint about what was happening in my apartment and the police didn't do anything, they told me to, I think it was maybe something with the bank, that bank, Huntington Bank, the stealing from the bank, whatever it was. They told me to call the office of something here with dealing with the police. And the voice of the officer that was on the phone, I recognized from the voice of an officer that be's on TV. And I'm Googling this department, this office or whatever they had me called, trying to figure out who works in that department. It's supposed to be chair people, committee people, or whatever, something like that. But I was wondering why I got him on the phone. But they seem to play a game off of people they having me talk to on the phone. It's like they having those people pay me through what I do with Uber, off of the money they make. And I'm sick of it. If you think You gonna get me evicted and I'm gonna stay in this goddamn state? You sadly mistaken. I walked my motherfucking ass the fuck up out of Michigan and you would never see me again. Who the fucks want to stay here? This bullshit you got going on here. You've been changing shit left and right. Going in my apartment, getting me to complain about shit, and you sit up there to get on the phone to tell me we don't take these kind of complaints. We investigate crimes. But what happened to me is a goddamn crime. But you don't investigate the damn shit. And then want to tell me good luck and sorry. Who the fuck want to hear that damn shit? I've been hearing that shit for 21 motherfucking years. And ain't now one of those motherfuckers been held accountable that's been saying that goddamn shit. All these fucking years. My rent ain't paid. And you round here trying to, instead of doing what was right 21 years ago, you round here trying to give me a lottery number and knowing I don't have no money to play and I ain't gonna guess the fucking number you trying to give me. And you've been knowing this shit for 21 goddamn years. You've been around here trying to give me a lottery number to correct what the fuck you've just done. Now they see this is serious. She don't have any money. What, you thought I had money hid in the house? What, you investigate me for printing money or something? What did you think? I had money hid somewhere? You was gonna get me to where I can't pay my rent to see if I'm gonna go reveal my secret stash and get my rent paid? Motherfucker, I ain't got no secret stash, and I told you I didn't have the money for the goddamn rent. So, you done fucked up now. You have fucked up so goddamn bad. Your ass need to be fired for it. Because you had no business letting this shit happen again. I'm getting sick of these motherfuckers going around letting this Warren truck plant shit happen over and over again and then turn around. You wasn't supposed to let that happen. But you did. And you keep doing it. That means you need to be fired for it. You need to get the fuck out of here. Because the way you running this shit, I can't afford fucking around with you. I can't afford talking to you, and I damn can't afford working for Uber. I'm not going to work for a company that's barely getting me money, and all I'm getting every time I turn around, it's time to pay for the goddamn car. 7 fucking days, and all I got is nothing for the rent. Nothing. At least by the 11th, I should have had at least, I want to say at least $1,200 by now. I ain't got none of it. All the money I got is for the car. The $290 I got is for the car for when the next week amount come in. I'm out here today rolling trying to get the $290 that's supposed to be for tomorrow. And all I got was $160 of it. You been reducing my income here. You've been starving me out, and you've been doing it deliberately. It is time, well beyond time, for me to leave here. I refuse to be broke because of you. I don't have to be broke because of you. And God didn't put me here in this apartment building to be broke fucking playing games because of you. I will not be broke. I will not be forced to do shit I don't want to do because of you and your fucking games. And then about the Department of Justice talking about they never proven psychic lottery. It's because you don't know how to prove it. You don't know how to prove it. That's why when people can't prove shit, it's either 2 reasons. You don't know how or you don't want to. You don't want to invest the time. People probably already told you what was going on. It went in one ear and out the other. Let me tell you about what they doing. I ain't gonna tell you, fill you all in, because I ain't got time to be repeating this shit over and over again. You get paid to figure this shit out, not me. I'm getting broke and about to get evicted for real because of this shit. So let me tell you, I told you, made a video a couple back about a Polska kielbasa, a skinless kielbasa I had bought to make with some red beans and rice that I had in a box. I was going to use it as the sausage meat. And I told you, I ate off of it it wasn't spicy. But after a while, I started coming home slicing off of it, and it started tasting spicy until I threw it away. Now, that's like a hot dog, because I used to boil them and put them on bread and eat them. So let me tell you what happened in the news today on a tiger scratch off. And I told you I was driving, and all of a sudden I seen this like gray square thing, just like it was moving in the grass. So let me tell you what the news, Channel 2, and the news always have information about these winning scratch offs like goddamn immediate. And I've been wondering about that goddamn shit. So I saw on the news yesterday, before I came out here, that somebody had won on a Tigers game scratch off. Said they went into this store. This is somewhere way the fuck out. These motherfuckers wasn't trying to give me no money. I don't live way the fuck out. Now, what you've been doing, they have inside information on where those winning scratch-offs have landed, what store they are in. And then they come in and start fucking with me to get me to tell what the fuck they've been doing to me, because what they are doing is giving clues to these individuals to know where and when to go get these scratch-offs. And it involves that post-could kielbasa by making it spicy. And they won this scratch off way out. I think it was somewhere close to Lansing. They've been trying to get me to go to Lansing. They've been trying to get me to go to Lansing. Lansing area code is 517. Now, I was playing that number until I couldn't play it no more. I can't afford to play the lottery. I can't, because I can't afford to spend money to waste on the lottery. All that money I wasted on the lottery, it didn't hit shit but one time by accident. And I didn't put enough on it to help me get out of this rent problem. So, area code was 517. What number come out today in the midday? 517. I was thinking about it yesterday. 517. I ain't got no money to waste on no damn lottery. And I don't play that number. I just thought about playing that number. And then today, the other day, I think it was yesterday evening, the number 600 come out. You know what that was? It was off a news report about an officer that had, what'd he do? They said he stole some money out of a woman's purse that he had arrested. She went and got her belongings and went through her purse and said her money was missing. And said it was $600. Said he had done it all on body cam. What was the number in the evening the other day? $600. Did I have money to play it? No. Why didn't I have money to put any money on no lottery? Because my bank account was overdrawn. You're not trying to help me. For 21 years, they've been lying to me and using me. You ain't never been trying to help me. I told you they're playing psychic lottery, and I'm the psychic. They doing this shit too. What they do is start fucking with me and doing little shit, which is going to lead to clues, because they know I'm going to get on social media and start talking about and complaining about what they doing, while that individual and all of them is glued into my social media, listening to what the fuck I'm saying, trying to figure out what the clues is and where this shit is. So back to the Tiger scratch off game. This individual goes into the store and they didn't have the regular scratch off that he normally plays. Oh wow. They didn't have the normal scratch off he normally plays. Really? So he decided to play a Tiger scratch off. Scratched it off and got a hot dog. And under the hot dog, you're supposed to win whatever amount it is. Under the hot dog was $500,000. That's an amount. I just talked to a writer day before yesterday when she got out the car. I said, I ain't got to be greedy if I win the money. You can give me $500,000. I'm cool. I can take care of my debt, live a wonderful life after that. I ain't got to be no millionaire. And then all of a sudden they post this winning scratch off on the news on Channel 2. Said 23 minutes ago, somebody, this is a reporting this from 23 minutes ago, somebody won $500,000 here in Michigan. But you convinced me that you was going to, that somehow I'm supposed to be winning the lottery for exchange of what? This is something I said on the line at Warren Truck Plant that somebody has actually put into action. I stood there on the line. I said, what if you could win the lottery by playing, being, psychic shit? People telling you clues and you figure out the numbers. Somebody actually did that shit. But it was not to benefit me at all. So when they made that post skill bossa spicy and I started talking about it, that let the individual know, no, you didn't just happen to go in that damn store and your lottery scratch off that you normally play you didn't have anymore. No, you already knew to play a scratch off that had a hot dog on it. Didn't you? That's the psychic lottery shit. That's why all this weird shit is going on. That's why they keep fucking with me. That's why they keep going in the apartment, going in the room. You been fucking with my son's shit. You done put lines on my passport. The mileage on the car is running up 273 goddamn miles. And all I got was $160. At 273, I used to end my day on a normal day with 250 miles, and I'd be made about $250. Somewhere around in that range. My minimum is 250. If I can't get that a day, there's no need of me being here. You're not going to have me coming out here thinking I come out here. I used to come out here at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, even tested the latest at 6 o'clock. And come out here, as long as I get my $100 by 10 or maybe a little after 10, no later than 11. By 2:30, 3:30. I been and got that other 100 a little over, and I end my day. Sometimes I end it at like $222 or $230. I end my motherfucking day. I ain't been able to get that. Yesterday, I think I scrounged up, managed to get 202. 202. I'm barely getting $200 now. $89 here, 100 and something here. All that shortchanging me, I can't pay the rent. That's why I ain't got no money stacked for my rent. You've been starving me out here, and you've been doing it deliberately. You've been around here talking about this the quickest way to do it. So what is it you trying to do that you done took me all the way back to when I was in my 20s, going through and not having money? You've been out here talking about food stamps. That's back in my 20s when I didn't have no money. You taking me back and experiencing shit that I done experienced in my fucking past. You making me experience an eviction. Let me tell you why they did that shit. They wanted me to get a court date because I told you it's associated with money. This is going back to when I lost my apartment when I was on Shane. That's after I sold my house and got that $25,000 check. And that money mysteriously ran out and I ended up getting evicted. So they decide they gonna make my money run out so I can't pay my rent and I'm at eviction status. And so this time you done took it too far. Not only did you take me past the $100 fee being added on, you wanted me to get to the court fee, which means court filing. Court filing is what they did when I stayed at an apartment. When I lost my apartment, I moved in there with off a $25,000 check. So you thought by getting me and my living arrangements to where I was living back then, you somewhere trying to win $25,000. And I believe that has to do with the casino. This lottery shit extends to the casino, the statewide lottery, and the fucking numbers here. And ain't none of it benefit me. I'm sitting up here about to lose my motherfucking apartment. And they sitting up here playing games. Got other people paying me my income, so to speak, through Uber off of what they make. If you only make $150, that's all I'm getting. And I notice you keep changing this shit up. 1 minute, I'm making good money. Oh, yeah, when it's time to pay for this motherfucking car. Oh, that day I got on here and I told you it was time to pay for the car. Oh, yeah, they made sure I made some money. I made $250 that goddamn day. I was shocked. And then we back to this bullshit. Miles running up. I only got $160. I can't pay my rent off of that. When that court fee hit, my rent is gonna be over $2,000 goddamn dollars. And they out here keep asking me, is that all you want? Is that all you want? What the fuck is you talking about? You ain't been giving me shit. You ain't been doing shit but putting me in the poorhouse, about to get me evicted, and you been sitting up here probably making bets on it. And that individual they had me talking to on the phone when I was talking about the incident, when I was talking about what the police didn't do about what happened to me here in this apartment, he was laughing in the background. He was laughing. Then the Caucasian guy yesterday, good luck. Sorry, and good luck. Good luck. These individuals already know who the fuck I am when they get on the phone. Like I told them, this is a statewide thing going on. This state is involved. This whole place is involved in what the fuck is happening to me. I'm sitting up here, can't pay my goddamn rent over a fucking goddamn game that don't fucking work. I don't want to play. Don't even know what the fuck you doing. You can't take something I spoke to somebody else and make it work for me, because it wasn't your goddamn idea. And after 21 motherfucking broke ass years, you ain't figured that shit out. I refuse to be broke and homeless because of you. You understand me?